we've got Jason Donovan, our song for Europe, sung by Emma and Snap. But we're going to start off tonight.
My melon man, you know he talks so lit, man. You trust my melon man. Holy cops.
Yes, indeed. This is special, mate. Oh, Afro Mate Productions. We're having it now. I am single at the moment. I've been single for the last 2 years. But I'm kind of liking it because I had like 28 years of monogamous living. And now I feel like I've rediscovered the youth.
Why maracas and not a tambourine?
Because when I first jumped on stage with the band, I wasn't really due to go on stage through psychedelic reasons. Sean was unable to walk on the stage on his own, and it was just the only thing available at the time. So you've got to come on stage with me, else you're a soft. Can you allow to swear?
Yeah.
Soft cunt. Yeah. Anyway. So obviously I couldn't be a soft cunt, so I died on stage and I just grabbed a pair of maracas and something to grab hold of and started shaking them. So it was just purely coincident.
Do you always use the same ones? Have you got loads of sets?
No, I always give them away normally at the end of each show because everyone wants to shake your maracas, don't they?
You're a mascot, a dancer and a percussionist. Have you ever thought of doing a maracas fitness DVD?
No, but I am a record breaker.
Yeah. Why? What have you done?
Because
to dance, but you weren't singing, you weren't part of the music. So did you get royalties?
Well, I do actually, yeah, and yeah, I get royalties, and I've only just recently admitted to being a dancer. So, like, what do you do? Well, I dance. You know what I mean? But I can actually say it now. So
the Happy Monday started to get successful. I mean, it must have been quite a shock because I suspect you weren't in it for the money in the start. You were in it more for the fun.
Well, yeah, I was in it for the fun, of course, and we thought, like any young band do, we all thought it was the best thing since sliced bread. You know what I mean? And
but you were lucky because.
All right, Dash. I've just been watching this cunt on fucking YouTube from Happy Mondays. Fuck! What a fucking loser. I wish I'd got another fucking small bottle of fucking sake. That's what it is, sake. So I've just been watching a long program on Paul Hollywood, and they were covering this cooking in Jerusalem. Fucking amazing foods and breads in Jerusalem. And then they kept on saying that all these fucking recipes and all this food came from Iraq. I just thought a bit fucking ironic. You cunts are fucking wanted to see Iraq destroyed, but you're taking all their best fucking foods and everything and their fucking education, their wisdom. I bet he's gone now. Oh. If you're still there, Jason, I'll carry on talking. I don't know what's worse, my fucking life or my bedroom. I didn't buy lotto tickets today, which is the first time in a long fucking time. And I am betting now that the fucking numbers came up. Last night I got 3 numbers, fucking 1,000 yen. Well, if it's August 7th or August 14th, it's not really fucking confirmed, is it? What's fucking up? This guy that was on. This guy that was on Happy Mondays. He says he's been on heroin 20 years, but there's nothing wrong with him. So he's more or less saying that young people, yeah, it's okay to take heroin. The fucking cunt. Wow. The betting is in. All right, Ed. The betting is in for the fight result. Tyson Fury is the fucking odds-on favourite. 4-7. So I think that means that you've got to put like £7,000 on to win 4. I think that Anthony Joshua will win. And the thing, because it's psychological, it's always psychological. You know when like one person has confidence in beating another person, but he lost to that person, but that person that you can beat has no problem with the person that you can't beat. And when Anthony Joshua was a young man, a very young man, up and coming, he like fucking nearly knocked out fucking Tyson Fury. He knocked Frank Bruno about. Then when they faced each other again, when Frank Bruno, the worst decision of his life is to face. He just won the world title, and instead of like having a few fights, he decides to fight Mike Tyson. Very bad fucking decision. Oh, that's good. That's very good. Yeah, the racehorses only take drugs after a late night drinking session. Yeah, I heard one thing with the racing dogs, that in the traps they used to put lino in the traps. So if it was a good dog, they put lino in the traps, and it was a late start, and then for the odds would drop down on the dog, and then the next time they'd take the lino out, and then linoleum for Americans, and it would fucking win. Oh yeah, we did. I think he died recently, Marvin Hagler, and he was so upset at the loss. It was a great. He won Alan Minter. He beat Alan Minter in England, and everybody started throwing fucking chairs in the ring. And but he went on to be a great fighter, Marvin Hagler, great fighter. And he thinks he lost. He lost because of corrupt judges, because Sugar Ray Robinson was the more popular person, and they gave the fight to him. After that, Marvin. Yeah, Marvelous Maggot. Yeah, that's great news. That's great news, Kent. I would have drunk myself silly if my dad had stayed alive. I was thinking about that today, actually, and I was living in a very expensive place when the news came through. That I was told by my roommate, who was a fucking called Jomu. He was Jomo. He was a priest, and not a Mexican priest, a Japanese priest, and he goes, "Your sister called. Your father has died." I went, "Okay, thanks." No fucking effect. I think when you come to Japan, when you come to Japan, and really you find what the mother-in-laws are better, the wives are better, they look after the kids better. My wife, fucking 30 years after leaving school, she was helping my son with fucking complicated maths. 30 years after leaving fucking school. When I left school, I looked at my maths I was doing when I went to college, and I was looking at my maths, and I'm thinking, did I really fucking do this? I couldn't believe that I'd actually done it, because it had all fucking gone out of my head. So how much have you been drinking then, Ken? You're all right, pal. Have another drink when you get home. Or if I would like to have a drink with you, pal, but I've just finished it. I think I've only got Cointreau. I don't want to be fucking drinking that. Oh no, I've got no wine. Anyway, I'd like to ask your advice. So last night, like I said, I worked fucking really hard yesterday. 3.5 hours after come back, cutting down this tree, packing it all up, sweeping the fucking 95% of the leaves up. And so I get a drink, and I go into the bank's car park, and I'm watching various people walking past. And I saw a guy, and he fucking threw like something into my front of the house. So he threw something into the front of the house. I didn't know what it was, but I saw it was white. And so I got out of the fucking truck, and now I'm very tired and fucking drunk. And so I caught up with him, and I fucking punched him on his shoulder, and I says, "What the fuck are you doing?" Oh, he goes, "Oh, sorry, I'll go and get it back." And I says, "Well, why the fuck did you do it?" Because in my mind, I'm thinking, shall I slap him round the fucking head and knock him down? This is what I'm thinking. And then, but with the police, If someone does something to me, I need a fucking witness or it needs to be on film. But I'm knowing that if fucking I do something, it's going to be, well, we're going to take his word because he knocked him down, he banged his head. So I take him back to the house. So this cunt says, I've got a cold. So I said, so now what, even nowadays, you're fucking throwing infected fucking tissues into my front. And I said, would you like me to fucking bring a fucking ton of crap to your fucking place and drop it in your fucking house? He didn't like this idea. Anyway, so I don't want to drop this. I'm thinking of, this is what I'm thinking, because I'm sure it is very close. And maybe it's one of these cunts in the new fucking places that have been built. And I'm thinking of following him to work. This is how fucking mental I get. I'm thinking of following him to work and showing up at his place and saying, let me tell you something about this cunt. How many coffins have you got, Ed? Gazprom, if I only had 1% or 10th of a 1% or the 1,000th of a 1% of their money, that'd be nice. It's set at 12. They were going cheap, were they? It's the old COVID fucking bargain sales, isn't it? Apparently, in England, the people that deal with coffins and death, they were like just fucking ramping up the prices. Like fucking, instead of £1,000, fucking £3,000.
Please, पैसे मदद करो तो मेरे बच्चे की जिंदगी बच जाएगी प्लीज। अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मेरा नाम दस्तगीर भी। So the Tyson Fury fight and Anthony Joshua fight has been decided. It's either the 7th of August or the 14th of August. Yeah, that is his. So Tyson Fury was actually named after Mike Tyson, which is quite amazing, really, because he was a preemie baby, and usually preemie babies are they generally, most preemie babies, they live their lives underweight. So they don't. So for Tyson Fury being a preemie baby and then growing to like 6'9". It's pretty fucking amazing. But he does talk a lot of shit, so. He was a preemie, really. No yeah, he got me. In your face. This is your American hero. I well, this is it, Ed. This is the what. Well, this is it, Ed. This is the what. Maybe a lot of boys don't know is that before you go out downtown, you jerk off. Because if you do get lucky, in the taxi going downtown, and that is the old that is the secret to being a good lover. Jerk off before you go out, and on the bus into town. Apparently now in Britain you can hug people. Can you fucking imagine that? People haven't been hugging people. No fucking way. What did the guy say? I'm just watching a thing from there was a Mexican guy who fought a British guy, and the Mexican guy gave him a good fucking pacing, but the Mexican guy just looks like the fucking English guy. There's hardly any fucking difference. Look at this. I'll just turn this camera around. So I think that guy there is English and this guy here is Mexican. They look fucking the same. There's hardly any fucking difference, is there? Ed, I'm just too quick for my own good. I said, what did he say? I don't know, because he was busy jerking off too. I think alcohol makes me funnier. So tonight in the Japanese restaurant, fuck off, bastard. So tonight in the Japanese restaurant, I was watching a baseball game, a Japanese baseball game, and I think fucking sports will struggle to make a comeback. Well, look at that. I've got a new fucking keyboard. This is the beauty of my job is I get these for free. I don't even have to clean them, Ed. But this will be the same in about fucking 2 months. And I don't even jerk off on the keyboard. We'll stop jerking off and then they'll stop barking. Can you imagine that if every time he jerked off the dogs were barking? So this Alvarez, this Mexican boxer said, I think I broke his face. Can't be good if another box. The strangest thing is, Ed, people might be jerking off listening to our conversation. Not me. Yeah, maybe I should ask my, well, I can't see. I should ask my viewers to wear handcuffs at all times. Maybe that's even worse. Early start tomorrow. Gotta go and drop some fridge doors off in Nagoya. What time is it now, Ed? All right, let me have a look. Oh, 10:41. Right, don't want to get you jerking off again, Ed, but there she is. She's all dressed up, ready to go. I don't know. There's a hole. There's something pasted over her in the bottom. I wonder if that's a production thing. Like you get a lot of these things, and they're like little money boxes. I didn't buy mini lotto tickets today, so I am guessing that I probably fucking won. No, I didn't. So that's good. That's a relief. Didn't even come close. So I saved myself 400 yen then. Yeah, that you know, I think most I ever had in day was. I think I did a video once about those dolls, like a Russian version or something. I can't. Is it got it ends in OV? Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Let me just Russian multiple dolls. That's it, a matrakosha or something like that. Buy nesting dolls in bulk from Chinese suppliers. Matroshka. Matroshka. That's what it's called. The story of Russian nesting dolls. I can't believe that. They said there's only a few Russian words were borrowed by the language of the world unchanged. I can't believe that. There's got to be loads of fucking words. There's Pravda, Spasiba. Those are all well-known words, aren't they? Iron Curtain. Russian words in English language. In Japanese language, there are 2,000 words. Most of those, of course, are English. Blint, don't know it. Bolshevik. Borscht soup, yeah, we know that one. Cosmonaut. Gulag, we know that. Kazakh, know that. Matroshka, Russian nested dolls. Pavlova, yep. Samovar, we know that one. Big teapot. Stalinism. Sputnik. Troika, Tsar. Vodka, we know that one. There you go. So there's about 10 words then. Or 12. Pass me a fucking vodka. Kachusa, is it Russian or is it Japanese?
ジャパネット早期取り付けセールクーポンでさらに 5% 還元
You want to see these dancing girls? Got 3 million views.
I know babushka. Ooh, babushka, babushka. I watched a video tonight of a famous English chef in Jerusalem. The fucking food looked absolutely fantastic. Yep, that's probably the same video, Ed. $2,000. Did they have times on them? I don't know. Watch everyone. Oh. I'm looking at a page of videos here, and it's Kobe Bryant and Flula Borg teach you Italian and German. I'm guessing they might have been better off learning fucking helicopter ship. Yeah, when I drove across America, I remember one morning, 7 o'clock, and it was fucking 90 degrees at 7 o'clock. Luckily, the Honda I was driving across America had air conditioning. Michael, I have no fucking idea what you're on about. I don't like Kobe Bryant. Because he raped people. And then he thought, wait, it's okay for me to rape people? I'll say that again. So all his fans started attacking a young girl that had been raped by Kobe Bryant. And how he got out of this, well, by saying that, oh, well, I thought it was something different. And then he bought his wife a $3 million fucking ring. Do me a favour. What? I don't know. Ask Ed. Ed, what motivated me to start streaming on YouTube? I think it's probably because I had so much information and knowledge to share, even to old friends like Ed. Michael, do me a favour. Fuck off. Kalinka, what about Kalinka? Is this the same tune, Ed? Kalinka?
Questa è il tradizione.
Oh, this is a different one. I know this one. I think this is Russia's Got Talent. Oh dear.
Well, I'm baking a fucking pie. Oh, I've seen this. Have you seen the? Have you seen the yodeler? The Russian yodeler. She's quite good.
Доброго дня. Софійка, стань, будь ласка, на
Very
зірочку.
cute as well. Let's
Тому що
read.
ти Софія Шкітченко.
Так, це
Ти
я.
ж, ти ж зірочка?
Так.
Так, як це струнно. Скажи мені, чи знаєш ти відповідь на запитання, що потрібно...
I think she's become quite. I think she's become quite famous. This young girl.
Давай ще раз. Талант є талант, і мені здається, це гріх його не розвивати.
Ed, have you seen my yodeling song? I've done a yodeling song. I taught him how to yodel, 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 yodel. Koki, are you taking drugs? Are you trying to be funny? Are you trying to be clever? Because now you're just coming across as a drunken, drug-addled, stupid fucking teenage cunt. Grow up, you fucking stupid bastard. Can it be any more clear? I don't know. No, I think mainly it's done in Switzerland, isn't it? Have you ever seen the Japanese guy? Brilliant. He went to Switzerland, I think, and he married a Swiss lady, and they had 5 kids. Just type in chicken attack. Japanese chicken attack is fucking brilliant. Really, really funny. Oh, really? I've never seen it in American country music. I'd like to. Yeah, they made like a certain film. It's like a ninja warrior meets chicken and yodeling. It's fucking absolutely fantastic. Millions of views. I am sure I praised it before. So, Corky, I don't know where my escape button is. In fact, I took it off actually. But I've got a cunt button. I'm just going to use the cunt button and get rid of you. That's it. The cunt button has been used and fucking Koki the silly cunt has gone. Hello, Nishi. We all fall asleep at times, Nizzy. So yes, it was today, I think. And I always had this argument, and I saw something, about all these stupid fucking Americans and keep behind the wall. And right up to fucking San Francisco, that was all fucking Mexico. All Texas was fucking Mexico. So as you can imagine, that all these people that are, I guess they're already there, but it is Mexico. All that fucking area is fucking Mexico, or was Mexico. Obviously, Mexicans didn't kill the fucking right people at that time. I think at the end of the day, we got to admit that Mexican people are far better in every fucking way, better than fucking American people. Their culture, their music, their food, their drug running, everything. The Texas. Well, yeah, there's no corruption in America, is there? Or England. In England, in the last year, one of the fucking government ministers gave his next door neighbour a fucking £30 million contract. No corruption there. I'm like, I don't know what to do with that. Seeing as fucking Google will take fucking 33 cents of it. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's more like, Michael Lovejoy. Fucking off for a minute, I thought that was Nizzy. $5.99. How drunk can you get? $5.99. How drunk can you get? Yeah, I saw something about that. Was that Ted Cruz? Is it? What a cunt he is. Yeah, I think it's 11 p.m. I've been drinking this afternoon, and then I drunk. And luckily, my young pal, he helped me sew up some fucking wood. Well, I sewed it up. He put it in bags. And I put in some refrigerator doors on the back of the truck, and the idea is to drop them in Nagoya tomorrow morning. But that means getting up at 5 or 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. Michael Lovejoy. I think there was a television series called Lovejoy. I will accept your great big Willie and your monetary donations. Yeah, there was and I think he was fucking He was popular in America, and he might have actually been a member of a band. And I think maybe he was also in the film I was in with what's his name? Sylvester Stallone. Your daddy's famous. What is he famous for? Lots of Floyds. Oh, really? Have they been fucking claiming a lot of money, have they? George Ep. George P. Yeah, I think... yeah, when the money went down to, like I said before, it was getting about $30 a month. 2 or 3 months ago, a lot of people were donating like a load of money, $70. I was quite surprised. Oh. That's a certain skill, isn't it? Yodeling. Big mods. Willie, he's talking about you, Ed. For fuck's sake, don't ban him. He's donating like a king. Was the moon landing faked? Now, believe this or believe this not. But when I was about 11 years old when that happened, and I remember thinking to myself, that looks very fucking strange. It didn't look real. You have cancer, please up. Would you like some advice? Apparently cancer cannot survive in an alkaline body. So don't eat any sugar. Make your body alkaline. That's it. How's that? That's good advice, isn't it, Ed? Tell them, Michael, to donate money. To follow your example. I went to one of the oldest izakayas in Nagoya area, and I think the cunt's fucking fingers slipped on the abacus. He charged me 200 yen more. You're welcome, Colin. Are you the guy that fucking dances with fucking with Will Smith? So unusual. So unusual. I'll go out with anyone. You want to be like me one day? Well, you will be. Fucking dead. But I don't have any grandkids. I've got to stay alive until I'm 80 if I have a chance of getting a grandkid. Because my daughter does not like kids. My son is autistic, I think. So, unless I have a baby with... if I win some money on the lotto, then maybe I'll look after Moe-chan. And we'll start a new life together. I can just about get a boner. Ed, you're about the same age as me. Can you get a boner? Remember that Russian girl that got 350 billion, or was it? She got so many fucking billions from the Chelsea Football Club owner. So today I took a lot of wood that was at the back of the house that had been fucking cut down yesterday, and I took it to the warehouse and I found some white ants, shiroari, and so I'm going to try and harvest them and then give them to the birds to feed. What do you think? Will they eat them? Let's have a look, see if we can find it. Oh, Gary. What's it called? Yodeling. This is it. Do you want to listen to a yodeling classic by me? Let's watch this advert first. You know, sometimes a song comes into your head and you've just got to put that track down. And this is the track that I'm talking about. It's a yodeling song, and I'm sure you'll be glad to hear that. I don't know if you remember Frank Highfield, but Frank Highfield, an Australian yodeler, teamed up with Johnny Rotten to make a memorable song, and it was called "I Remember You, You Bastard." But this song is a little bit different. Okay, here we go. I taught him how to yodel, 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 yodel. I wasn't very good, so he fired me. Yodel, I used to squeeze his testicles. Yodel, yodel, yodel. There wasn't an improvement, but it gave me lots of glee. Yodel, yodel. There you have it. A 1 minute, 13-second song. Bye bye. Please share. There you go. And that is how you yodel. Paul Hollywood in Jerusalem. There was some Yemeni food as well. That looked good as well. Tamosa. I think that at the moment the Yemen is a very fucking dangerous place, isn't it? Very dangerous. I think the Yemenites did a lot of fucking dying, actually. One of Sheffield's, well, one of the world's most famous boxers, Nazim Ahmed, was from Sheffield, and he lived 200 meters from me. Cocky little cunt. His dad was Yemeni. Show me the Yemeni.
Can what does hunter mean? Can we get a rip in the chat? Can anyone tell me what that means? Iwama. Yoshikazu. No, I'm not in Yemen. That was Ed's excellent joke. Can you imagine? Yemen rhymes with semen. And that's why Saudi Arabia, with the help of America, is bombing the shit out of Yemen. Because they're very spunky. It's a spunky kind of town. Do you think that somewhere there is a really good actor that didn't make it lucky, didn't get the lucky break somewhere in the world? But I reckon that all the ones that are really good, they really made it. You know, they didn't need a break. Because a lot of them have, apart from being actors, they also have like talents. Robert Downey Jr. taking drugs and sing. He's a good singer, Robert Downey Jr. Robert De Niro getting divorced. Spunky Town. Is that song, Ed? This is what's left of my chicken from 2017. I wonder, if I get up at 5:30, maybe that's 6 hours sleep. I'm just wondering how many times I have to get up. I think I got up to piss the other night 8 times. Maybe last night about 6 times. Colton, did anyone ever tell you that you're very funny? I am guessing no. Really, we all admire Elton John. There's nothing strange in that. I can't believe these prices. I'm just scrolling through fucking Daily Mirror. They said these players are £109 million. How the fuck can they be worth that much money?
Because there'll be no cunt going to their games in next year. I see. Who is Candice? I'm just watching this fight now, and it seems it's not. It's a massive. It's a massive crowd. Unless this is an old game. No, it's not. So it looks like they've got over the fucking COVID then. My car was taken by the police. It was a red fucking Paso. But I've got 2 trucks, I think. I'm mentally fucking ill. Yeah, so 2 places in England decided to go with the Conservatives, and it seems that the populace, the voting population, are not very happy with the woke movement. Right, guys, I'm gonna get off because and I've given so much advice out. I'm ecstatic, and I've just learnt so much information from Ed and others. I'm ecstatic. So thanks for everything. Oh, there you go. Buenas noches. Bienvenue. Hey, Nizza, you're welcome. De rien. Oh, that's French, isn't it? What's fucking Spanish for the... You're welcome. De nada. De nada. De nada, let's go to Granada. Hasta luego. Hi, caramba. Shall I sing my hat song? Aye. Someone stood on my sombrero. Nizzy would like this. Aye. Someone stood on my sombrero. I said, you twat, you stood on my hat. He said, I don't fucking care. Hey, we'll have less of that language. Oh, yes, me. Bye-bye.